Hello everyone, welcome to the next session on operations research. In this session, we'll take up the next numerical on the topic of assignment model. We are solving another numerical on the topic of unbalanced problem, that is type 4 numerical. 6 machines and 5 jobs. Processing cost is given in the table. Make assignment and find out optimal cost. So here you can see there are 6 machines and there are 5 jobs. Obviously the numbers are not equal, hence we are talking about an unbalanced problem in assignment model. So we will first start with step 1 when we are going to add a dummy column. You can see one column is less here. So in step 1 I will write down, since number of rows is not equal to the number of columns, therefore the problem is an unbalanced one. Converting it into balanced one by adding dummy column. So we will draw this table. This is M1, M2, M3, M4, M5 and M6. Here there are jobs. So we have J1, J2, J3, J4, J5 is given. So we are going to add J6, the sixth one. Here we will write down the numbers from this table itself. The cost value is given. So I'll copy all the values from here. So these values I've taken from the main table, and in the dummy column I will write down all the values as 0. Now you can see that row minimum has all value as 0. So we don't have to go for row minimization. We will directly go for column minimum. From the first column the value will be 2. From the second one again it is 2. From the third one it is 3. Here it is 2. Here it is 5 and here it is 0. So I will write down over here step 2, row reduction or minimization, whatever you call it. Is not needed. The reason is the row minimum value is 0 everywhere. So this is not required. We will go for column minimization. We will subtract this minimum value from each of these values and place it. So step 3 is column minimization. So we are going to now subtract from here the value of 2 from each of them. So this will be 4, this is 0, this is 5, 4, 7, 2. Here this will be 0, 3, 6, 0, 1, 5. This is 2, 5, 3, 0, 5, 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3 and these values are 0. So now if you check by column scanning and row scanning, each column and each row will have at least one 0. So we can go for the first allocation and try to figure out if the solution is optimal at this stage itself. First, when you scan the first row, there are 3 zeros. So you will have to skip the first row. Go to the second one, 2 zeros, skip. Go to the third one. There is only 1 zero. So I will allocate and cancel out the corresponding column. Then I'll go to the fourth row, 3 zeros, skip. Fifth row, no zeros left. Sixth row, no zeros left. Now I'll go for column scanning. There is only 1 zero, so I'll allocate and I'll cancel out the corresponding row. Then I'll go to the second column, 2 zeros, so skip and go to the third one. Only 1 zero, so allocate and cancel out the corresponding row. The fourth one, only 1 zero, so cancel out the corresponding row. Now fifth column has no zeros left. And if you see, overall there is no other zero left to be allocated. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have only 4 squares and we have actually 6 machines. So at least there should be 5 jobs allocated to the 6 machines because one is already dummy. So since one square is less, so we will write down since number of squares is not equal to the number of rows, therefore optimality is not reached. So we need to go to the next step. Before that, you need to figure out what is the minimum value amongst the values over which a single line has not passed. So if you check, no line has passed over these values, over these values and over these values. So the minimum value is 1. I will subtract 1 from all these places. I will add 1 at these intersection places. This is 1, 2 and 3. These are the 3 places, spots where we are going to add 1. And these values over which only one single line has passed, those values will remain untouched. You will directly copy those values. So let's go to the step 4. So these values 4, 0, 2, 0, 1. They'll all remain the same. Here this will be 1. You're going to add 1 at this place. Similarly here these all values will be same and this 0 will again get an addition of 1. So I'll write here this is 0, 3, 5, 5, 2 and this is 1. Then in the third row, if you check, these values are uncovered by any line. So you will subtract 1 from each of them. So this becomes 4, 5, 2, 6 and this is 2. Now here over 0 there is only one line passing. So this will remain unchanged. Then again for M4, these values will remain same. Add 1 over here. So this will be 4, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1. These two values will remain the same. So I'll write these two as 0 and just subtract 1 from each of these values. So this will be 6, 0, 4, 6, 1, 1, 4, 0, 3, 2. So we will try to allocate once more because we have realized that in every row there is at least 1 0 and in every column there is at least 1 0. So let's go for a second time allocation. First row 2 zeros, skip. Second row only 1 0, allocate, cancel out the corresponding column. Then we'll go for the third row, again 1 0, cancel out the corresponding column. Fourth row 3 zeros, skip. Fifth row only 1 0, allocate, cancel out the corresponding column. Sixth row only 1 0, cancel out the corresponding column. Now we'll go for column scanning. In this column 4 there is only 1 0, allocate, cancel. In the fifth one only 1 0, allocate and cancel out the corresponding row. So now we will see there are 6 allocations. So I'll write down since number of squares is equal to the number of rows, therefore optimality is reached, and we'll draw the optimal solution now. Now if you also want to know, when I say that the number of squares is not equal to number of row, this is also called as case of degeneracy, which means I was not able to allocate all the machines with a particular job. So now we'll go for step 5, that is the optimal solution. We'll first talk about the machines M1, M2, M3, if you see here, first machine is allocated to the 4th job, second is allocated to the 1st job, third is allocated to the 6th job, the 4th machine is allocated for the 5th job, 5th machine is allocated for 2nd job, and 6th machine is allocated for the 3rd job. The first table is of cost in rupees. So we can see that the first machine is allocated to the 4th job. So this value will be 2. Second machine is allocated to the 1st job. Again, this is 2. Third machine is allocated to the 6th one. The 6th one, since there is nothing here, this will be 0. Or rather, I would say that there is no assignment done for machine 3. Machine 4 again is allocated to job 5. So that is here. This is 5. M5 is allocated to job 2. And M6 is allocated to job 3. You have to add the cost values. So this is 2, 2, 0, 5, 3, 4. When you add the total cost, this adds up to rupees 16. This is very important. There is no assignment on machine 3. So you can write down over here, M3 will remain unallocated and the total cost is rupees 16. This is my answer. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the numerical. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.